I experience a great amount of discomfort. Observing, encountering, listening to, experiencing people with lower states of consciousness. And this is my own burden, this is my own issue, right? And what's funny is that these are obviously states of consciousness that I myself once held. The problem is now I resonate more with darkness than I do with lack of awareness. I would rather someone be existing in the realm of darkness with greater awareness than someone who exists in the light with no awareness. Especially when those beings who are in lower frequency, lower states of consciousness, have the audacity to judge others, to judge the darkness of others, to judge the darkness that one is traveling through. I myself had to endure a level of darkness most can't even understand in order to escape from those lower realms of consciousness. So when I see it, right, when I see someone just existing in such a carefree manner who judges the spiritual, I get annoyed. And when I witness indoctrinated beings, whether it's in religion or other groups that are very specific, right, in their instruction or in their the belief system they bestow upon their followers, and I see these beings walking with such ignorance and yet speaking with such certainty. It's wild. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I try so hard, you guys, I try so hard not to come off as condescending. But when you are in a certain frequency, when you exist at such a level, you cannot help but pick apart certain belief systems that are so obviously flawed. Some NA and AA people will literally say to you, I was taught do the 12 steps or die. Someone literally said that to me the other day. Or when you hear a Christian say, read the Bible and believe in Christ or go to hell. Do you not see the problem with that? It's just one of those things, right, where it's super important for you guys to understand when a belief system is hindering, when a belief system is not actually good for you, when a belief system has served its purpose and should be released with 29 energy, right? I just don't like, and the fact that people just hold, and I've done a video on this, and I keep having to talk about it because this is the current state of our reality, not my reality, the reality of most in the collective, and it makes me sad. And I want to close with an example. Let's talk about Friday the 13th that just passed. It's Saturday. This was yesterday. I made sure to do a visualization manifestation ritual, closed my eyes for over 2 minutes, played one of my favorite meditation music songs, and visualized everything that I want to create in my future. Everything that I desire to manifest. Here's the issue. When we talk about Friday the 13th, what is the perspective most people in the collective hold? That it's an evil day. That it's a day to be fearful of. So what do you think's happening collectively? The collective is literally manifesting from an emotional state of fear because they don't understand the power of that number. 13 is the number of a being navigating the realm of manifestation. It is a very powerful gateway, a very powerful portal, and it's being misused because fear is being taught around it. So no, when I sit here and I say things that may come off as condescending or may come off as judgmental, yeah, they might be, but it's not without purpose. It's not without reason. I want us to ascend collectively, to grow. I want you to feel the freedom that I feel. My life's not perfect. But inside, damn, this eye, I'm telling you, it sees a lot. It understands a lot. So when I see The hindrances of the collective. It makes me upset. And I'm going to do everything. This is a part of my purpose. I will do everything that I need to do to help release you from it. And that's to say, it's also one of those things, right? So it's important as you elevate your consciousness to understand that this is a reality that exists, right? In the state of duality. And what that means is that as within, so without. As you ascend to a higher frequency, you are likely to project more oppositional energy, and you also experience greater levels of oppositional energy. That's why when you talk about 13 being the frequency of pretty much effortless manifestation, right? That is a lower frequency. So there are burdens that come with higher states of consciousness, right? Because you do have greater awareness. There is greater restriction there to a certain extent, while there is also simultaneously greater freedom, right? It's just the nature of it. So the more you master this dance, the less crazy it'll drive you, right? And then you might say, well, Demetra, what about the spiritual gurus who have manifested great things, right, materially and things like that? That is because their manifestation stems from the frequency of 18, not the frequency of 13. We are talking about beings who have created, who have mastered, okay, who have achieved balance, who express and share that balance, okay? It is a different kind of success. It is a different method of manifestation. It is done in the realm of the gods, the realm of the goddesses, the realm of source, the realm of creation, the realm of justice and balance, okay? It is different. This is not starting an OnlyFans or selling feet pictures for millions of dollars. No, this is truly turning inward, mastering thyself, and offering that outward. And I myself am also currently working on making that timeline jump.